Kick it over now while you got a chance, or do you just want to run it back into the bumper of the Dodge? I don't give a shit about the Dodge. I'm worried about your shitty little bike.
Take this and shit out of the Dodge with my new bars.
Let me wait and do it with the old. So here Skippy rode by with his 89, sounds about right, 89 Sportster. Excuse me, the freebie that we picked up that was left out on the side of the road with a free sign on it. A couple things we're going to change on it. The fella that owned this before was a little fella, and these are slammer shocks, more than likely, but they're really, really short shocks, and it puts this thing really, really low to the ground. So we're going to swap those out, and it has no suspension to it. We're gonna swap those shocks out with the stock Dyna shocks that came off of my 07 Dyna. Those guys there are the chromies that came off of my Harley, but I deleted them for some black progressive shocks because I'm kind of in the process of removing most of the chrome on that bike. And then we're also going to, this will probably be the same video, but we're going to build some risers for this. This handlebar's bent, so Skip got himself a new set of handlebars. He wants to move the turn signals down to here. Just, I don't know, change it up a little bit. These turn signals are damn huge. And then I'm going to try an experiment, which will actually be a separate video, to see if we can straighten this pot metal or this cast aluminum brake lever. We're going to heat it up, put it in the press, and see if we can get her back several degrees this way so it functions as a normal lever and not this kinked out one. It looks like this bike probably fell over on its side at one point in time, judging by this leg being bent that way and then this being bent that way and then a chunk taken out of here, so it likely did it hit the pavement running? I don't think so, because it doesn't look like there's any other scrapes on it. You know, as everybody says, oh, it got knocked over while it was parked. Alright, so we're gonna do the shocks. There's not really a how-to, it's just what we're gonna do. But then when I get on the lathe and we build these risers just because we can, we could buy them, but yeah, be right back. Alright, let's of course, because it's been sitting in the world getting crusty. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, it's over there. One of them busted off. So while I'm in there with the lathe, old Skiposaurus is going to be here with a little heat. Oh, don't forget to grab your mirrors. I have an extra set of mirrors hanging around. Harley mirrors. He's going to put those on instead of these rusty old ones, and then he's got to do a little heat and penetrating oil. We'll get that stud out of there. Alright, let's keep on moving forward. Alright, we've got the new shocks. And boy, that really kicked it up. You can actually see a gap between the tire and the fender. Skippy dropped the turn signals, which I think is okay. I'm going to have him sit on it for a minute, and then we're going to measure how tall we're going to build these risers. So off we are into the shop with the lathe. This is the steel I'm going to use. This is was a drive shaft off of a large fan for an HVAC machine. This is pretty good steel. I would suspect it's going to do just fine for a set of risers. So we'll get everything chucked up here and see what kind of a mess we can make. So we've got a couple hours of fabrication. I think we've come up with something suitable. Turn that steel down, drilled and tapped. It's a 1/2 20, 1/2 18, the bolt size and thread pitch.
1/2 by 13.
1/2 by 13, something like that. These risers are 4 1/4 of an inch. This is a 1/4 inch bar. Everything's bolted right now, right? There's a stud in here, and then we're going to bolt in from the bottom. We're just going to test fit, and then ultimately I'm going to weld everything together. But for right now, I wanted everything lined up with bolts. We're going to try it out. We'll skip a doodle. It's going to sit on it. And we're going to see. We're going to get it welded up tonight, and then that'll be into this video. We're going to powder coat it ultimately. Skippy's got himself a powder coating setup, which we'll talk about in a future video because I've got some stuff and things that I would like powder coated. We're going to continue to hold on to this for just a minute. We're going to see how it fits with the actual MX bars, but when I do the welding, I want the old bent bars bolted into that so nothing moves, nothing twists. I want to make sure we are set to be set. So let me set you on a tripod, see how this works. That's it, cafe style. It's like a BMX bike. Is that comfortable for your height? I think that's right.
Yeah,
Tighten that thing down. Put your, where's your top caps?
yeah, once I cinch them, I don't want to keep scuffing these things up.
Squinch them. Oh, well, if you like the height, then put these things back on. And you are not photogenic from that side, buddy.
Grab me that,
Isn't it out? It is.
that's out. I just had it.
It's okay being that loose. And you can always kick them forward a little bit. I would think the bars would rotate forward. But
Think what?
I would think the bars would want to rotate a little farther forward, but that's
A pretty good reach.
that actually looks, if I do say so myself, pretty freaking decent, man. Ain't bad for a couple of hacks. Yeah, that's perfect. I like that. Now you gotta clean this. Dude.
All right, let's get the
Yeah, get this one on.
monkey bars on.
Get the Montgomery Ward bars on.
Hell no, these. All right.
Cool. Pull it apart. All right, I'm gonna grab the welder and
Let's pull it apart. All I gotta do is this.
pull it out. God, you're such a smart ass. Need a Snicker bar? We'll fix it. We'll give it a backyard paint job. It'll be good. The budget beater build. All right. Well, here's how it came out. Powder coated flat black. I know the light is diminishing. We're going to have more videos of this as we do more stuff and things to it. But these are the posts that I turned. This is that 1/4 inch stock. I probably already described this. I'm already describing what I've already described. Man, that makes it a whole different bike. Looks good for my house. Go home. Way better. He put in urethane bushings in here because the old rubber bushings were worn out. Stock handlebars were, he had an inch of play at least. He does have new Harley mirrors. I mentioned that I had some in stock, some inventory, and I gave those to him. So, no more rusty rust. And so far as handlebars, man, that makes it a different looking bike now, doesn't it? There you go. Trading labor. See, Skippy's got the powder coating machine. I need stuff powder coated for that one. Yep. All right, gotta go, gotta run. See ya.